How much you need to be making in order to comfortably afford the 2023 Ford F-150 Lightning. Let's find out. Let's take a look at the XLT model. It is a mid-range trim, and it does seem to be the most popular model amongst the Lightning lineup, excluding the obvious base model work truck. And a quick disclaimer before we get into these numbers, the associated costs that I do use for my references are on average for the entire United States and are not based to any one age, gender, state, location, driving history, any of that. So let's take a look at the 2023 Ford F-150 Lightning XLT. The starting cost for the Lightning XLT is $54,995. There are multiple exterior color options available, as well as options for Super Crew and four-wheel drive. The standard battery for the Ford F-150 Lightning has an estimated 240 miles of range, while the extended battery has an estimated 320 miles of range. It also has a maximum towing capacity of 10,000 pounds and goes 0 to 60 in just 4 seconds. It has the signature front LED lighting, 11 outlets to power appliances, tools, campsites, and you can even charge other EVs regardless of the manufacturer. It comes equipped with a 360-degree bird's eye view camera. It also has an interior work surface where you can lay down the center console, stowing away the gear shift, and you can have a flat surface to work on wherever you're at. It has wiper-activated headlamps, tailgate power lock, automatic high beams, heated side mirrors, a mega power front trunk, a 12-inch digital screen, automatic emergency braking, lane keeping assist, power adjustable pedals, a forward and reverse sensing system, and other options that are available for upgrades and packages at an additional cost. And if we also add on an 8.3% sales tax, then that would be $4,564.59 that you would be paying in tax as well, which would bring the total price to $59,559.59. And if you take out a 10% down payment, then that would be $5,955.96 that you would be putting down. And if we take into consideration that you get approved for 60-month financing, which is a total of 5 years, with an estimated 7% APR, then your monthly payments would be around $1,061.42. And in those 5 years that you'd be financing the F-150 Lightning, you would pay a total of $10,081.34 in interest. But as we all know, that is not everything that goes into the cost of a vehicle, so we do have to factor in some other things as well. In terms of car insurance for the F-150 Lightning XLT, on average, it would cost about $1,280 a year, or about $106.67 a month. Now keep in mind, this does vary depending on your age, the state that you live in, and your driving history. So these are very subject to change depending on your personal circumstances. Now, because the Ford F-150 Lightning is a fully electric vehicle, we are not going to take into consideration gas costs, obviously, but we are going to look at what it would cost to charge the Ford F-150 Lightning. So if you take into consideration that the average person drives about 1,200 miles per month, or about 15,000 miles per year, plus the current wattage price for the US, it would cost somewhere around $72 a month to charge the Ford F-150 Lightning XLT. And in terms of maintenance, of course, EVs are a lower cost of maintenance, but we do have to take into consideration that this is a work truck and tires and all of the other things that do go into the maintenance of a Ford F-150 Lightning. So on average, you would be looking at about $1,370 a year, or about $114.17 a month for your average maintenance costs. And if you add all these things together, then you'd be looking at a total monthly cost of about $1,354.26. And with that being said, if you wanted to keep your total cost in a comfortable 15% of your average income, then you need to be making about $108,340.80 annually in order to keep that cost in a comfortable 15% of your average income. And just to put that in perspective, if you only paid for the Ford F-150 Lightning in the 5 years that you finance it, and you paid those same monthly expenses every month for the entire 60 months, plus the original 10% down payment that you put down, then you would pay a total of $87,211.56 in those 5 years for the F-150 Lightning XLT. And if you like this video, go ahead and give me a follow and let me know which ones you want to see next.